Hey crunchy family. So today we're doing another cooking video, and the only thing that I'm doing today is frying fish, catfish, and they are huge. My mom had to cut them in half. Why, I don't really know, but they're big. So I'm gonna take you along with me frying catfish. I'm gonna show you my seasonings that I use. Frying catfish, and I'm going to show you the seasonings that I use. But the kicker is that today I am going to be frying salmon, or salmon, depending on how you want to say it. I am going to be frying salmon. Now, I've asked a couple of people at my job, I've asked my mom, I've asked my husband, everybody, have you ever had fried salmon? And everybody said no. So I figured, why not do it? And I think it's going to be good. And look at my shirt, y'all. It says weekend so hard. I love it. Weekend so hard. That's what we do. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to showing you why you're here. This is the last time you're gonna see my face, so stay tuned for fried fish and salmon. Okay, y'all, so here is the fish. This right here is all catfish, of course, and this is the star of the show, the salmon. I am so nervous and excited to try this fish because I don't know how it's gonna taste. We all know salmon is a little bit flaky and a thicker type of fish when you compare it to like tilapia or like a redfish. So we'll see how this works out. But I told you, look, these are cut in half. So this was long, y'all. It was so big. But okay, the seasons that I use are Larry's seasoning salt, or Larry's. I've heard them pronounced two ways. Onion powder, garlic powder, you know how we feel about garlic, and accent. Okay, and notice that we didn't use any salt because salt, there's already some seasons, there's already salt in the Larry season, so you don't need to use salt. But these are the seasons that we used. Okay, y'all, so this is the cornmeal that we're going to use for the fish. And of course it's going to have some seasonings in there. But, you know, we're going old school with these bags, y'all. You know, you just put the cornmeal in the bag and then add the fish in there. In the day, paper bag was all that was used according to my family. But today, this is just what we're working with. Okay, guys, here is the cornmeal and with onion powder and garlic powder in the bag. Okay, and all I did was just try to get some of the clumps out. Let me make sure you can see. There you go. Okay, so all I did was just, you know, hold it tight and squeeze it a little bit just to kind of get the clumps out of the cornmeal. And when you put the fish in here, you'll just kind of shake it. Okay, just like that. And then you for sure be ready to go into the grease. So I'll be back with putting the fish in the bag, shaking it, and showing you how I'm going to add it to the deep fryer. Okay, back with my glove on because I don't like to touch the raw fish with, you know, my bare hands. So what I'm going to do is open my bag so you can see. Okay, I have my catfish cut in half. This is a pretty big piece, y'all, cut in half. And I'm just going to put it maybe 2 or 3 pieces in the bag. Okay, and shake it up. So what I did to prep the catfish was I washed it really good, and then I seasoned it, right? Let it get a little bit, like let some of the water drain off of it after I washed it, because you don't want it too wet. Then I seasoned it with those seasonings I showed you in the beginning, and now I just have my cornmeal, which is my batter, ready to fry. So okay, it is very important, in my opinion, it's very important in my opinion to always wash or rinse your meat. However that may look, it may look different for some people, but you must wash and clean it, okay? Because just right out of the store, and I don't think it's ready for the oven or the stove or the fryer until you prep it. So now that that's done, I'm just gonna go ahead and close my bag. Let me show you what it looks like here. Okay, sitting right on top of the, I'm gonna close it and just shake it like I told you once. And then I'm gonna show you how well it's coated. It doesn't take that many shakes, okay? And I double bagged it for some of you who are wondering how many bags I used. I have a pan here, so I'm just gonna put the fish right in here when I'm done shaking it. So you could even like sprinkle some fish, you can even sprinkle some cornmeal on top of the fish just to give it a deeper coat. This is what it looks like, coated everywhere. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put it in my pan. There you go. This is the salmon that I'm about to coat in cornmeal. I just wanted to come and give y'all a closer look of what it looks like. One thing that I noticed is that the catfish, you know, like holds its shape a little bit better, but the salmon kind of, look at that, falls apart a little bit. So that's one thing to, I guess, be mindful of or be aware of. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm just frying this salmon just to see what it's gonna taste like, how it's gonna turn out overall. But the steaks here have started to like fall apart. So let's just go ahead and put it in the meat. Okay, y'all, so this is the deep fryer, and I'm going to go ahead and put this fish in here. This is salmon right here, and down here you have all of the catfish. So I'm just going to place a few in here into the pan, and then I'm going to lower it down in the grease. Look at that, y'all. That salmon has just broke apart. Unhook this and lower it into the grease, just like that. Okay, and as you can see, it's of course frying, so I'm gonna let that fry a little bit, and then we are going to put in the next batch. You can click it off now. Okay, here is the finished batch of fish. So of course right here is a catfish, and then we have the salmon. Here's one of that broken piece right here. So as a comparison, side by side, you can see that they clearly, you can tell the difference. This one's a little bit more pink. Okay, a little bit more pink than the catfish to me. Let's see if I can find another piece. Here's a piece of salmon too, fried. So what I'm gonna do, see how it's a little bit more pink on the other side? I am going to just, I'm not gonna formally sit down and eat this. I'm just gonna try it with you guys right now because I can't wait. But what I do have going are some potatoes, yellow potato halves, And we put them in the batter, and we're just gonna drop them in the fryer, and that's it, y'all. I'll come back with my mini little plate and taste it with you guys and let you hear and see my verdict on if fried salmon is good and how these potatoes turned out. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the green salsa that my margarita dipping sauce that I'm going to do a separate video on how to make it and all the ingredients that you need. So here it is. It looks amazing. It's so good. So what I'm gonna do right now is plate, eat, and come back to you guys. Shh. Okay, y'all, here is the finished meal. I have my margarita dipping sauce here with my fried potato halves and a piece of catfish, and here is the salmon right here.
Can I look?
Okay, so here we are. I know this is not a regular angle, but I am going to try the salmon with you. It looks like this. Look at that.
Can I try the fish?
It's fried good, but if this is a thicker fish, it's a little thick, lighter there. But okay, guys, it is good. It's different from catfish, definitely, but I'm just gonna go ahead and eat, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Want to say bye, Crunchy family?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye,
Crunchy family.